Alright, so today we are back on with the Metro. I thought I'd show you around the Metro anyway because it's been so long. Liam's down here putting his stash of Datsun parts in the trailer.
You know what that means, mate? It's getting rebuilt.
It's getting built. Well,
Wow.
next year, mate. We've done enough this year.
Funny moving.
It's time to get on with the Metro. So last time you seen this, I believe the frame and the subframes and stuff were in this bit here. But I've since put the shell on top, so it's looking a little bit better. So anyone that's new to the channel, I'll give you a little bit of a rundown on the Metro. So I'm going to plan on building a 6R4 rep. I have just ordered the first bits that are going to make it 6R4. So fingers crossed they turn up pretty soon. But well, just a 6 badge, mate. Liam's got to pay for the 4 anyway. Alright, so plan is, engine will be K24, probably turbo, because why not, eh? Audi O1E gearbox, so the engine's going to be mid-engine pretty much, and then, because that is like a transaxle, they come out the sides, the drive shafts, that'll be sat in the back. RX8 subframes, so with the RX8, all the suspension is mounted to the subframe, obviously double wishbone, so that'll make it pretty easy. And then the normal mounting points for the subframe I will just tie into the roll cage and then tie the roll cage into the shell. So it'll be a bit like a tube chassis build essentially. So front subframe exactly the same, double wishbone, and the steering rack, electronic steering rack, all integrated, and that's where the fuel tank's going to sit. Got that donated for a crate of beer the other day, so it's not too bad. Temporary seat just to work out where the cage is going to go. But basically this build is waiting on money at the minute because I've just bought a house and that comes first in terms of priorities. So yeah, this has been a bit of a slow build, but I have done it without touching any of my wages. So that was always the plan at the start. I might have to start using some of the money at the minute, otherwise it's going to take forever. But so far, I reckon it's got about 2 grand in it that I've managed to earn just from doing little jobs down here. So yeah, pretty happy with that. Also, we're on the GoPro today and got an external mic on it and that. So let us know if the quality is better. We'll probably still have to mess around with a couple of settings, getting used to it and that. But hopefully you can actually hear Liam this time and his wonderful Brummie accent. Right, all I'm going to do today is I want to get the shell sort of lifted up a little bit, because where these bits are just catching on the subframe, and I want the shell high enough to where I can move the subframes about and tack them in place so they're fixed, and then we can start building everything else. So while Liam's here, he's going to do some lifting and we're going to get that sorted. Right, so we've got the frame leveled up pretty much to 0.02, but this thing, every time you touch it, it changes its mind, so I'm not going to lose too much sleep over it. Obviously eventually everything will be adjustable anyway, so let's not lose too much sweat. So what we're going to do now is I just need to, these bars that are holding the car, I'm just going to put another piece underneath that just to raise it up a bit, just to give me more room to play with the subframes underneath and position them, so that when the arches turn up and I've got an idea where the wheel centre needs to be, I can then start securing that temporary to this frame, ready for building the cage and tying in the subframes. So yeah, let's get lifting. Right, so that is the shell lifted up pretty much as high as we need it now, so I can go around and start tacking them bits on. I think what's going to be next is, at the minute I can't articulate the suspension to full droop and, you know, to get a full range of movement, so I'm going to have to adjust this frame here, probably move that leg to where that is, and then put some legs in the middle to support the subframe, just so I can move the suspension around so that I don't set the height too high or low. because obviously then would be either into the bodywork or it'll look like it's on stilts. But that is going to be it for today's video, because I ran out of time, got work tomorrow. Just thought I'd do a little one to show you that we're back on with the 6R4, or I am at least, and then we'll have a race with Liam to see if mine's done first or he doesn't. He's had about 5 years on me when he started this last year. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.